Hi everyone, Allie Janes here. A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend.
She can't cook, she can't clean, she enjoys the finer things in life.
This weekend, I got to play a Marilyn impersonator. I got all dolled up in my white dress and got to do some shots around Hollywood for a nice short film. In between takes, tourists were asking me to take pictures with them. It was all very silly and fun. Although I was just acting like a professional impersonator, real impersonators are a whole thing in Hollywood. It's a big industry. They have to get business licenses and everything. Very legit. They mostly congregate around Graumans Chinese theater, where they earn tips in exchange for taking photos with tourists. There's actually a whole documentary about them called Confessions of a Superhero, which follows around 4 professional impersonators. It's pretty interesting. I'll put a link to it below. I auditioned for a film noir last week, and they called me on my drive home from the audition to offer me the part. That is such a beautiful thing. I'll be shooting it next week and cannot wait. Now let's talk movies. Last week, I reviewed Doctor Who. This week, Samantha Who. Totally different, but also not a movie. Samantha Who is a half-hour comedy that was on for 2 seasons, starting in 2007. It stars Christina Applegate and is about a girl who gets hit by a car and gets amnesia. She gradually learns that she was a horrible person before the accident, and so spends her new life trying to make amends and become a better person. It took me a few episodes to get into this series, but they're very short episodes, so it wasn't exactly a huge time investment. And then I started to really adore the characters. Each character was so different and specific that I wanted to sit there and watch how they were going to react to the next thing. I particularly love the doorman, Frank, whose dry sarcasm makes me want to hug him. Also in the show is that brother from 7th Heaven, the older one. He's all grown up now, but still very cute. While it's not usually belly laugh funny, it's consistently fun and charming, which I call a win for some quick entertainment. You can watch both seasons instantly on Netflix. And now for my favorite thing of the week. This week, a friend from back home in northern New Hampshire came out to California for a conference. He's cool and he does cool things, so I sat down and chatted with him. Hi everyone, I'm here with my friend Peter Rizzo from my neck of the woods up in northern New Hampshire. Peter's in town for the Results Fitness... Now I forgot it.
Program Design Seminar.
Okay. Peter's in town for the Results Fitness Program Design Seminar, where he will learn how to do resulting fitness things.
Learn how to achieve results with all his clientele.
Peter is a physical trainer back in New Hampshire, and he trains my mom. Yay, Mom! And so this seminar is gonna help you do what for your clients?
Well, my hope is that throughout this seminar that I'll be able to now provide better results to my clients and help them achieve their goals in a faster and safer manner.
Fantastic. So how did you get into fitness training?
Well, it started, I was always into fitness and I was always worked out. I did karate as a kid and played sports, and what happened is I had an accident in August 26, 1999, and I had a tree fell on me at my work at the time, and I got the diagnosis that I was going to be paralyzed and that, you know, I probably wasn't going to be able to walk again. So my mom had brought me in a bunch of magazines, bodybuilding magazines, because that had been my interest.
Yeah.
And I grabbed one at random and I'd opened it to a random page, and there was a man by the name of Konovalov, and underneath it said that he was the first man in a wheelchair to become a wheelchair bodybuilder. When I saw that, immediately that became my goal, that I wanted to become a pro bodybuilder. So I began training really hard. I was able to speed up my rehab process, where when I first got there they said that it would be 3 to 6 months, and I ended up being done in 4 weeks.
Wow.
So I got home and I continued, and I competed in my first bodybuilding competition, Wheelchair Nationals, down in Palm Beach, Florida. Placed second as a novice, but throughout the whole thing, people kept asking me for training tips when they'd see me working out at the gym, and they'd always say, you know, you're such an inspiration. The more I thought about it, I felt the natural thing was not maybe that the whole point wasn't for me to become a pro bodybuilder, but maybe that I can use what happened to me to help others.
So do you have any parting words of advice for my audience?
I would say the biggest thing that I encounter is excuses. You know, everybody seems to have an excuse for why they can't pursue something, and one thing that my accident taught me is you just never know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if we keep putting things off and keep finding an excuse why we can't do it, then tomorrow may never come and we'll never reach our goals.
Thanks so much for coming out today, Peter. I'm so excited that you came out to visit California and took time out of your busy schedule to be on the show.
Well, thank you very much, Allie, for having me.
I want to thank Steffieevlogs for sending me a video of her receiving her CD that she won in one of my giveaways. It's so cute. Check it out.
Guess it just arrived for me in the mail. My CD! Yay!
So I don't have a giveaway for you guys again this week, but I promise that I'm working on getting together some really cool stuff for you guys in the coming weeks. So no giveaway equals me spending time to find better stuff. That's good. And now for my question of the week. Do you do a really good impersonation of somebody, or are you told all the time that you look like somebody famous? Who is it? Leave a comment or video response below. Later, lovelies! For my Assassin web series, I had my first hand-to-hand combat scene. Another character in the series did something really bad, so my character had to take action and kick some butt.
This is the Fort McMurray Airport. It's so tiny. Everything's in one little room.